Look, Melissa's over there. Go talk to her.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to her.
What? What happened?
I got cold feet.
Say what?
Hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode of Say What. The episode of today is maybe, I am thinking, is going to be a little longer than usual, but bear with me. It's going to be worth it. The expression of today is get cold feet. Let's start. Get cold feet. Could be to get cold feet, getting cold feet, got cold feet, etc. All the possible conjugations. The meaning is not going to change. So let's start with the verb get. In previous episodes, on the episode of Get Me Off the Hook, we talk about one of the uses of the verb get, which means a transformation, a change, going from something to something different, getting. In this case, we are going to use it in the same way. So you are going to get what? Get cold feet. So cold is, of course, the opposite of hot. It's about temperature. So cold means, yeah, that's cold. It's the opposite of hot. And cold, what? Cold feet. Feet is the plural of foot. So these things you have after your legs, the things that you use to walk, those are your feet. So then the expression is get cold feet. So that means that before your feet were not cold, but something happened and then now you get cold feet. Okay? So that is the literal meaning of this expression. So just imagine that you are in your house and your house is warm, so you have, I don't know, a thermostat, and then the temperature is warm, it's nice, and outside it's cold. Outside it's raining or it's snowing, so outside is cold. And you are in your house and you take your feet and you stick your feet out the window. So you put your feet there hanging on the cold. Eventually, after 2 minutes, you are going to get cold feet. Your feet are going to get cold. That is the literal meaning or the literal implication of this expression. But we are not going to use this expression in that sense. We are going to use it in the most common, which is the figurative sense of this expression. So what does it mean when you get cold feet? What it means is that at the last minute, just before you do something, you lose your courage. So you are prepared to do something, you want to do something, but then when you are about to do it, when you are going to do it, you chicken out. You lose that courage and you are not that brave anymore and you get cold feet. To better exemplify this expression, we are going to check the expression first in the conversation in the beginning. So we have this guy who is talking to another guy, and then the other guy says, "Hey, look, there's Melissa. Go talk to her." So maybe we can imagine that this guy in the that we see, maybe he likes Melissa. He likes Melissa and he wants to talk to her, and then the other guy says, "There she is, go talk to her." And in that moment he feels, yes, I can do it. I am going to talk to Melissa. And then he says, okay, I'm going. And he goes and he's very confident. He says, I am going to do it. He goes, but after just a couple of seconds, he returns and he has, his head down like, And then the other guy asks what happened, and he says, I got cold feet. So I was confident, I was determined. I said, I am going to talk to her. And he goes, and maybe it went something like this. Okay, so before he talked to her, before he approached her, he got cold feet, and he just returned to where he was. Okay, so that is maybe one of the uses we can check. Maybe, for example, in your work, you have been thinking, I think I deserve a raise. I think it's my right to earn more money. I want an increase in my salary. And you start thinking, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to say, I'm going to tell my boss that I deserve the raise because of all my years of experience and because of my good work. I'm going to do it. You're ready, you're determined. And then when you get to the office and when you go to your boss and he says, what do you want? And you said, I just wanted to, nothing, sir. You are getting cold feet. You were sure you were going to do it, and then in the last minute your voice breaks and you don't say anything. Okay? So those are just a couple of situations where we can use this expression. Now, I will tell you why I decided to explain this expression to you today. Just in case you're wondering, in case you are asking yourself why I tell you the reason I decided to explain the expression on every episode, this is it. I think that language is a personal feature, it's a human feature. So if I give you some personal examples, maybe this is going to make it easier for you to remember them. That's the reason, just in case you were wondering. Now, the reason why I decided to explain this expression today is, two reasons mainly. The first one is that even though this expression is not really about cold temperatures, these days have been very cold. I think every day in February has been amazingly cold, incredibly cold. So I was thinking, what expressions have something to do with cold weather? And I was thinking on this expression. So that is one of the reasons. But the second one is that getting cold feet, in this use we are giving it, chicken out, lose your courage. Getting cold feet is in my DNA. It's part of me. I get cold feet every time, and especially when it comes to girls. So this situation that you saw with this guy and Melissa, that's pretty much me. I get cold feet every time I try to talk to girls, but only on the first time. So I see a girl and I said, I like this girl, I would like to go and talk to her, and that doesn't happen. So if I am in a different context where somebody introduces me to a girl, or it's, we are classmates or co-workers, that's different. But if I see a girl and I said, I am going to go and I am going to talk to her because I like her, that never happens. I always get cold feet. I cannot tell you the number of girls that I intended to talk to, and I didn't. So just to give you an idea of how many girls I intended to talk to, but I never did, I prepared a list. There's Lorena, Cicely, Marila, and that's it. So it happens to me every time. But also I get cold feet with other things. When we were working on this project and when we were working on the course, we were ready, we had everything ready, we started recording the principles of the course, but every night when we finished a recording session and we went to bed, before I fall asleep, I was thinking, no, why am I doing this? I don't want to do this. I don't want my face to be on the internet. I don't want people, criticizing what we do, or I didn't know, but I was getting cold feet, and for a moment I almost said, no, we are not going to do it. We are going to cancel everything. I was getting cold feet. In the end, we overcame those problems. We just did it, and now we are here. But that is the reason why I decided to explain this expression to you, because I am a person who usually gets cold feet. Anyways, that is how we are going to finish this episode of Say What, Get Cold Feet. To get cold feet, getting cold feet, was getting cold feet, will get cold feet, etc. But that means you lose your courage and in the last minute you decide not to do something because you are afraid of the results. So I would love to know, when do you get cold feet? What situations are scary to you that make you get cold feet? You can let me know down here in the comments. I'm always in the comments. And don't forget, if you like this video, like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel so you can watch all of our videos and never miss any single one of them. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for a new episode of Say What. Keep it simple.